17. Yes. You charge a beam at the creature, and he will take 17 points of damage from that. It penetrates right through, and he's like dazed by the flash of light.
Okay. Whew.
Connor swings around him, swings around to the other side. He casts a spell, which lights the creature on fire. He takes 11 points of penetrating fire damage. Halisair, you're up.
I'm gonna just go ahead and double move. I'm going to assume that she is going to go into her fire form, but if it's gonna hurt him, then I'm gonna rescind that part. Thank you. So yeah, we're just gonna close with dude.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Hugh. He thrusts his brush towards the creature, and out pops out electricity damage, dealing the creature 15 points of penetrating electricity damage. And he will move away from the edge. Andrea, you're up.
Okay, because I have my routine bracer back, I want to use it. Can I try and freeze this thing's like
You may.
solid? Like, okay.
What specifically are you trying to freeze?
The Pride Demon.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a magic roll.
Or is like
Primal.
at the very least his blood. Just
Yeah, primal.
I can freeze. Yeah, sounds cool. That's 14. 25.
25. Yes, with a 25, the power surges from your bracer through the creature, and you can see the creature freezing from the inside, like his blood freezes from the inside. Like that. You can actually see some of some rigid ice crystals starting to jut out of its skin, as like you can see some of the frozen blood coming out. It's kind of nasty, but it's dealing basically a lot of damage.
I kill people for a living. I look at Violetta and I'm like, yeah!
Violetta's not. She says, "Very good, dear." Now, she says, "Now do me a favor and cover me." She says as she pulls out the hair that she has, and she puts it onto her doll, and she starts to cast a spell, keeping her eyes focused on Maferath, and Maferath is going to eye her very much with contempt as he raises his orb up too, and he tries to cast a spell before Violetta has a chance to cast her spell. Owlette is going to he's going to grab a hold of the edge of the island, and he pulls himself across, and that's all he can do. He's on the edge right now, hanging onto the edge. Steuben, you're up.
Okay. So first of all, is it a free action or a minor to take down, to undo the effects of a bracer spell? Do you get that as
Sure.
It's just you can try jumping it. Then I want to shoot the Pride Demon that's in front of me. And I'm shooting him with pre-applied Saliva de Razzie.
Nice.
31.
Okay, that will hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. And on top of the damage that he takes a -2 on all damage rolls and -4 on everything else.
Nice.
18 damage.
18 damage. Very good.
And I'm Master Marksman, so that's penetrating. You can't.
Yep. So he's down. Esbjorn is going to paw, claw, bite, do everything. 19 will hit. 17 points of damage onto the creature. Good job. All right, Cedric, your move.
Okay. He's going to dual strike, and he's going to add a bracer charge to the first attack, and it's a 3-point stunt, so he'll do pierce arm.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay. And is that from one hit?
No, that's both. I combined both of you.
Okay, give me separately because I still have to do the damage.
Oh, okay,
reduction.
sorry, sure.
Yeah. So it's fine. I can add the reduction. That's fine. Okay. Razikale.
Rosie.
18. He has to try to make an opposed strength. 17. Nice. Razikale again will wrap the creature around in the legs, and then she thrusts her whip back. The creature actually falls down on its back, taking an additional 6 points of damage with that fall. And so he's knocked prone right now on his back. And Razikale will leap to the other side. Okay. The Pride Demon's turn. Pride Demon is going to attack Cedric. All of a sudden, his claws start to do elemental damage. It's 22 damage. 22 penetrating fire damage.
Nice.
Actually, it's more like negative energy, necrotic damage. This one will go attack Halis. 22, does it go past your defense?
Ooh, yeah, this one does.
Okay, Halis.
Also recognize that because she is in fiery form, I don't know if that...
Yes, it'll take damage. I think like 3d6 damage, I think.
Any hostile creature that crosses or starts its turn within a 3-burst aura takes 1d12.
1d12. Would you like... You can roll the 1d12 if you'd like.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, it will deal to you 26 penetrating damage.
Ooh.
It's,
Okay.
these things with the spell that what's his name cast. These things are brutal now, a lot more brutal than they were before.
Yes, they were. You said 26 total?
Yes.
Okay, 26 total penetrating. Not a problem.
That will hit Esbjorn.
Yeah.
Esbjorn takes 20 points of damage.
Are you remembering to minus?
Yes. With the minus, he still will be hitting. But he does how much less damage again?
He for damage he just -2, but to every other roll he makes, he takes a -4. That's attack.
Yes. Yes. Even with a -4, he still hit. Thank you for reminding me. But for Maferath, he will use his orb before Violetta has a chance. And whoops. However, some of the eagles come over to try to distract him, which means his aim isn't as powerful. This is the large eagle that caught Kenna, that attacks him directly. And because of that, instead of placing a portal right where Violetta is, it appears there instead. As well as a portal here and a portal there. Okay. So we've got some fade portals now on the map. Kenna, you're up.
Is my guy still kind of blurry? Like he can't see? Like
he's stunned, which is the part of the reason why he didn't attack you.
Yeah.
This turn. Yes.
Okay. So that means I get automatic backstab damage. Cool. Okay, here.
Yep.
2 hit. Oh, just kidding. There we go.
23 will hit. Roll for damage.
Alright. That is 2.
8. Okay. And that's penetrating, right?
No, it's just. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
backstab.
I don't know if that necessarily penetrates,
I don't
though.
know. I don't think
I think
so.
it just does more damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just-
Connor will take his wand and he casts a spell on your weapon, and your weapon then bursts into flames, and now you can deal an extra 2d6 fire damage, and your attacks are all penetrating.
Okay.
And he will hold up his shield to continue defending. Halasair, you're up.
Okay.
The creature takes another 1d12 points of fire damage.
Yay! We'll go ahead and roll that.
You can roll that. 2.
Wah, wah.
But now you get to go and move and make a
Yes.
trail behind you.
I do, don't I? I know you said Maferath has a safety bubble around.
Yes, he does. He does. Similar to the one the Archon had.
Of course. Where's around there? So she is going to basically book it to right around here, I should think. And as she goes, she is basically going to call out. Yeah, so she's just gonna run and just the burst. Let's go together.
Hugh will run over and encase the portal with his paintbrush. Andrea, you're up.
Okay. I don't really know what that portal is. But it's a little worrying.
It's the same portals that sucked you into the Fade.
Oh, what a jerk!
Yeah, he was trying to do what he did to you guys before again, but he missed because of the eagles.
Well, that's good.
But that
okay.
means he can try again in the next round.
Right. Oh, I can't. I mean, okay. I want to cast Pit under him.
Okay.
Maybe he'll fall and he'll lose his turn. 'Cause that's how it works. It's only a 12-foot drop. It doesn't hurt him. He'll fall prone.
Now, just as an FYI, you do, based on what Violetta is doing, you believe she needs eye contact in order to cast her spell.
Then never mind. Can I wait till Violetta goes?
You can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. So Violetta is about to go. If you want to withhold your action, Violetta, she's been saying some sort of chanting, and then she finished casting her spell. And immediately, as soon as she cast her spell, the Maferath, to his shock, he grows. His body turns rigid.
Yeah.
And he's frozen. And Violetta says, "All right, whatever you guys have to do it now."
Is he still encased?
He's still encased in the barrier, along with the sphere. So the barrier is shielding him and the sphere that he has in his hand.
Okay. And if I get to go after that, I want to shout to Cedric to dispel him. And then I want to cast come here and cast Spell Bloom for me and Violetta.
Okay.
So they're like 7 rounds.
Okay.
To get this thing. I'll just roll that real quick. It should be really easy. Yeah. So essentially, for the next 7 rounds, we're taking a d6 mana back every turn. So.
Okay.
Snazzy.
Yeah. It only cost 8 to cast. So, yep.
Owlette pulls himself from the edge, and with his large branches, he grabs a hold of the frozen demon, and then he goes, and he chucks the demon towards this demon, knocking that demon prone, and that demon takes damage. As soon as the frozen demon hits the non-frozen demon, the frozen demon goes. So he takes damage from the impact, and he takes damage from the shrapnel, dealing a total of, oh my goodness, 25 points of damage.
Yeah, Owlette's cool.
And the demon is knocked prone. The non-frozen demon is knocked prone.
Yeah.
Okay, Theoben.
I'm going to shoot another arrow at him.
Go ahead.
With 1 stunt point, I can use a marksman novice, which normally knocks them prone, but he's already prone. But additionally, it pushes the target back 2 yards.
Okay.
So I want to try to push him back.
That's fine.
As well. And then I'll do damage. And I'd also like to use a charge of my bracer to add 1d6 to it.
Yes, you can, and then it completely refills. Yep.
So 20 damage into it.
Yep. Very nice. That demon is looking pretty bad after everything that's been hitting him. Esbjörn will rush up to the demon and will go right to his jugular and just tear it out and finishes the demon dead.
Cedric's gonna use his bracer first to turn into lightning.
Nice.
And he wants to aim relatively close, just like somewhere.
That's fine.
Around here.
You can do it.
Do you want me to roll? Just
roll a magic roll. Just don't get all ones. You're fine.
Oh.
You almost had all ones.
Yeah.
But you're fine. Go ahead.
So he'll go. Right? Oh,
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
And he will use his Master Templar ability to dispel magic.
Go ahead.
He doesn't have to roll it, just...
You dispel the magic, the barrier goes down, but the barrier comes back up again. It almost as if you only peeled away like a layer of it.
Okay.
Razakale will give a leaping jump kick right across the face of the demon. And then as she lands, she uses the momentum of her kick to also spin around and do a back fist as she spins around. Taking 9 points plus another 13 points. Okay, the Pride Demons. The Pride Demon is no longer dazed. He's going to try to attack Kenna, but probably fail. Does a 20... Oh, actually, that'll hit. Nope, that'll hit. So with that, he's going to deal 46 points of damage. That doesn't penetrate. Oh, it does penetrate. 46 points of damage. Is Kenna still up? Is she still kicking?
Yeah,
she's still okay?
She's okay.
Connor is going to look really upset, and he is going to go over to Kenna. He'll raise his shield up, and he'll create a barrier between the two of you. So you have a barrier now that's being shielded. And the Pride Demon still takes 1d12 points of damage from your thing. He will go over to Hugh and try to attack Hugh. Plus 10. So you can deal the 1d12 points of damage against him if you want.
Oh.
24 points of damage to Hugh.
Okay.
The other one will try to attack Razakale.
3. Use d12s, man.
3? Okay. 22 points of damage to Razakale. Razakale doesn't seem to care whatsoever. And I think that's it. Because now on Maferath's turn, he and Violetta have to make opposed rolls.
And he's doing so at a minus 1d4?
Yes. Is he? Yes.
Ooh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. That is an immediate on my part, and yes, I am keeping track of my champion points.
Yes. So he fails. Violetta maintains the hold, but it'll get progressively harder as each round goes for her to maintain the hold. All right, Kenna, you're up.
Okay, if Connor's next to me, I'm gonna grab his hand and tell him to follow me, and I'm gonna go invisible.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god. a tactical retreat.
Yeah, move wherever you want to move.
All right. Let me see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get this about here.
Okay. He lowers the shield so you're still invisible. So the shield is gone.
With the Penta'Viv supernova. Can I still move, or do I just have to hold my entire action?
You can move.
It's a major.
You're just holding a major action.
Yes.
You're holding a major action.
Okay, because she is gonna close with Maferath.
You can. Go.
Okay, and then major action held.
Okay.
Miss me?
He can't respond. He's frozen.
Yeah. That's all right. He'll see. That's all she needs.
Hugh deals 15 points of electricity damage in the Pride Demon in front of him, and he will back up next to Cedric. Like, as in him and Cedric are now like back to back with each other at the moment. Andrea, you're up.
I tell Owlette to protect Violetta.
Okay.
And I get a d6 worth of mana back, and then I'm gonna bounce. So I guess I'm gonna go to Kenna and hold.
Okay.
And
Owlette will get in front of Violetta, but not get in the way of her peripheral view of Maferath, and Violetta will continue focusing. She's trying to perspire a bit as she's trying to focus on her hold against Maferath. Theobin, you're up.
She gets a d6 of mana too. It's for that area. I don't get it anymore, but she does.
Good. So she restores 5.
I want Theo to try to run to the group.
Esbjorn does 19 points of damage against the Pride Demon. Cedric, you're up.
He'll call out to Hugh and Razakale and say, "Cover us." Us being the Guardians. And
Hugh and Razakale will nod.
And he will move. He can just make it here if he goes around that star.
Okay. He can.
He'll hold his major action.
Razakale lashes out her whip and binds the creature's claws together. The creature's trying to struggle to get out. Okay, the Pride Demons. This demon charges at Connor.
Isn't Connor invisible?
Sorry, Connor's invisible. The demon leaps and charges to Violetta, but Owlette will be in front of her. Owlette will take the damage, of which it is 24 points of damage, which Owlette kind of laughs at. Is that your best? I'm a tree, he says.
That's my boy.
Okay, opposed checks. Violetta versus Maferath. Is Halis is holding, so she can't intervene. Oh my. Ooh no. Okay. So Maferath will manage to break out of his trance, and he'll be able to make one action, which is to activate the orb. Again, the eagles are going to. He has to do a focus though.
We're all in this nice little group. Oh no.
That's why I didn't want to do Nova, because like we're just clustered for him.
Yep. It's rough, but I don't know how else. I don't know how to pop a shell if Cedric's thing doesn't work.
Okay, he has a focus. All right, so everybody's covering you. So Esbjorn's 1, Hugh is 2, Razakale is 3, Owlette is 4, Violetta is 5, Connor is 6. 6.
Oh my god.
Who's that? Connor?
Connor.
Connor.
Even invisible? That sucks.
Actually, Connor's invisible. Yes. So, Connor's invisible, so I'm gonna have to reroll. No, you're right. I will say because Connor is invisible, I'll consider that a miss. So,
Ooh, nice.
because Connor is invisible, so it gun opens just right next to him.
Right.
You guys are lucky I rolled a 6.
Oh my god.
On
Just
lucky I
place
rolled
your
it on an
mage.
invisible target. Okay.
See that lack of discipline? Not a certain mage. No offense to you, Letta.
Almost got one of them. Okay. Almost. Well, I tried. Everybody's watching. All right. So is it back to Kenna now?
Oh, yeah. Alright, she'll drop the invisibility just on herself, and she'll charge with the bracer to do the Nova with everyone. I think she's the only one who
Alright.
hasn't charged it.
All right. Everybody unleash your 1d6. You have to use up your... So first, roll a magic roll. Include your bonuses. That determines how many d6s. Because it's whatever your total rounded down. 5. So for Andrea, that's 4d6. For Cedric, that's 3d6. For
Ugh.
Kenna, that's 2d6. Halis is 1d6.
At least it's not negative this time.
Mm-hmm. Since you are... And then for
Wow.
Theoben, it's... Yes.
3d6.
3d6. Everybody roll your d6s, add them together. Because you're at the rift, double the damage.
So double however many d6s you have.
Roll
No.
it and double the number.
Roll what you get, and
and
double
double.
the number. Roll what you get and double the number.
Mine's 30.
30 plus 16 is 46, plus 6 is 52, plus 18 is
I've done that.
71,
Boy.
plus 36 is 111. That wipes out all of the Pride Demons, and it
That'll work.
completely breaks the shield around Maferath.
Beat her with his No.
Stab him in the face.
No, wait, don't hurt
All
him.
right.
Don't hurt him.
Kenna is
He doesn't need his face, does he?
the top of the initiative. Kenna is the top of the initiative. What do you do?
Okay.
Stab him.
Stab him. My brother still. I'm going to get behind him, and is there any way I could just sort of knock him out, like in the back of the head?
You can try.
I can try.
You can go ahead and try to knock him out in the back of the head. You can try to do that. Go ahead.
Can I? Okay. 27.
27 will hit. Roll for damage.
Oh gosh, I don't want to kill him.
I don't think you're gonna kill him with one hit. I don't
Well,
think you will.
Do I have to add my magic damage to that?
You don't have to.
What the hell?
Well, actually, I don't think you have a choice.
I
If
don't
you
have
use the
some
weapon,
save.
I don't think you have a choice. You have to use it.
Okay. Only 10. That sucks.
That does not knock him out. Halisair.
Stab him in the face.
Yeah. I'm sorry, darling. That's what we're doing. I suspect that he is probably very high on hit points, so I do not think it's gonna be a problem. And either way, it's her man. And that's a 20.
The roll for damage.
And
19.
19.
Okay. He's still kicking.
Yeah, of course he is.
I was hoping I could try to freeze him too.
Sure. You're gonna try to freeze him through his blood as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
go
can have a
ahead.
chat about blood magic later, guys.
Make it lasting damage at least.
26 with triple fours.
That's gonna, that'll deal 26 damage to him. As his blood pierces through, he screams out as he freezes. as the blood starts to ooze out of that. Now Theobin.
Okay. I'll just shoot him in the face.
With the poison?
That's Jenny.
With the poison.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
29. Roll for damage.
You're gonna scare him.
Okay, I'm gonna do damage
Quiet
with...
death. Quiet death.
Yeah, it's with the quiet death.
Yep.
And it's my break.
21 damage. As soon as you hit him with quiet death, you see that Maferath is starting to... Well, he's frozen, so he can't really react, but you can tell that the poison is starting to seep through like his veins, and it's starting to get... It works relatively quickly. It's faster if it's ingested, but it is working relatively quickly. Cedric, you're up.
You know, you used it. I'm so excited. I've had that since session 1 when you made it for me.
Let's just high five very quickly with our 6 seconds.
But Cedric will just. Oh, you know what? He'll go and attack. And he's gonna use a prayer point, and he has to make a con stamina save of 17, or he loses a major action.
Nope, he didn't make it, so
Alright,
he
so
loses a major
lost
action.
a major action.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's a mage. So.
Yes. Alright. As a minor action, he's going to make a will. 25. So he basically manages to will the ice effect off of him. And he will take a step back. Violetta will say, "What are you doing? Get rid of his orb!" Violetta says, "That's what we were doing, right?"
Oh.
Kenna?
Just wanted to beat on him a little bit. Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to go invisible again.
Mm-hmm.
And then can I try to sneakily grab his orb?
Yeah, roll an acrobatics, please.
Acrobatics. Oh, okay.
Versus his perception that it's being taken away from him. 22. Beat a 22 with your acrobatics.
Even though I'm invisible?
Yep.
Darn it.
Yep. 19, not enough.
Right.
Halasair, you're up.
Stealth isn't working. Beat it out of his arms.
Cut his arm off.
Actually, that was the last one. Yeah, just cut his arm off.
He doesn't need it.
We can have Cogs make him a better one. So
Go
yeah,
ahead.
we're going right for his arm. I'm sorry, Kenna.
Okay.
And that's a
20. That'll hit. Roll for damage.
That's
12
damage.
Okay. Now, not quite enough to slice right through his arm, but you do manage to hit it so that it breaks. And it cuts halfway into his hand, into his arm, and he screams out in pain. Andrea, you're up.
That arm again.
Okay. He's just like stumbling away.
Yeah, because he can't do the major action.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I totally forgot. As a minor action, since I can do that, there is a minor action called Press the Attack, which basically means if he moves, I automatically follow.
Okay.
So.
Though,
that's kinda
okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Andre-
Andre is like right next to him as well. So
I want to cast Grease into him. So
Sure.
he can't run away.
Sure.
So it'll be like here, all gooey.
Okay.
Go
ahead and roll to make sure that you don't fail.
You do realize that
You're fine.
That's okay.
Now he can't run.
and-
Right? So
And if he does he automatically have to make some sort of opposed check?
only if he tries to move.
Only if he tries to
move, then he has to make an opposed check, or he'll fall over.
Okay. Theobin, you're up.
Hey, can I attempt to sneak the orb out from under?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll an acrobatics or
Definitely
acrobatics or athletics,
Sorry.
whatever is higher for you. 16, beat a 16.
I hit a 16.
You hit a 16. Does the defender win or the attacker win?
It depends on the dragon die, and he got a 3.
Yeah. Yep, you swipe the orb.
Ah, Theo!
Run!
Yeah, you did.
Is that all I can do?
And then run.
Cedric, you're up.
Okay.
Can Theo give me the orb?
That's why I asked, can I do anything else my turn? I want to give him the orb!
You can give it to him if you want.
I turn into my Archon form, and I'm not attacking, so I can't be hit.
Nope, you can't.
I fly up in the air. Do whatever you gotta do to him.
He's dying. It's alright.
The at this point, the Maferath is going to try to cast a spell, but then he coughs up blood, and with his other arm broken, like it's gonna be. He tries to cast another spell, but he can't, and then he coughs up some more blood, and then he falls over, and he just continues to spaz out a bit. And are you guys going to continue attacking? Because right now he's not threatening any way, he's just kind of spazzing out.
No.
Okay.
I'm having a moment, guys. I'm having a moment.
Tell me before yes or no.
Andrea pushes for a coup de grace, but she doesn't do anything. Just do it! Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, she's. I'm sorry, guys. She's sending Maferath to a proper rest.
Kenneth right there, she's
Good
not
girl.
gonna let her.
I'm sorry?
You can't kill him.
We have to.
Well,
Sorry, that's happened.
are you gonna announce it, or are you just gonna
No,
do it?
That was
she
like the
she
plan.
will look with pity at spasming Maferath, and she will say, "What is happening?"
Okay, you'll say.
Yes. In the solitude of this night, you have dwelled in your bitterness. You need this rest. Kill.
No.
Okay, so if you are opposing Kenna,
Stop it, yeah.
I need both of you to roll opposing. Both of you roll opposing initiative rolls, please.
Ooh.
Opposing initiative rolls. 22. Beat a 22. 20. Kenna, that will give you a chance to react. So what? How are you going to try to stop Halisair? Because Halisair, what are you going to do? You're just going to. What are you trying to do?
She's next to him. She's going to strike with the sword that she has been using.
To what part of the body? Where? Just.
Clean kill.
So to the throat? Is that what you're?
Let's behead him.
Oh, you're gonna behead him.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
He doesn't need his
Oh
head,
my
right?
god!
I'm
So,
so
Kenna-
sorry.
What would you like to try to do?
If I can do it, I'm gonna disarm her, or stop the blows since I got the.
You
initiative.
can. Okay, in order to do a disarm, so since you're going first, you can roll with Halisair opposed strength or acrobatics, whatever is higher for the two of you.
Okay.
So either of you roll acrobatics or strength, and then you have to beat each other.
20 with a 5 stunt.
Nice.
Okay, with a 5 stunt, that might matter.
Focus and might.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or do I use focus and heavy blades?
What,
What
is it a
realistically
disarm
would-
thing?
I mean, it's all through strength.
It doesn't really matter, does it? Unless one's higher than the other.
One's just a +1. Like one's +2, one's +3.
If it's a
Let's see what
disarm, it's 2
happens.
attack rolls.
Sure. Okay, that's a 14.
Okay. So I would say that you would be able to disarm her at that point and give you a chance to say something if you'd like. like to say something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What do you think you're doing? That's my brother.
No, that is Maferath. Your brother is in the gem you wanted to destroy. Back off.
My brother. You back off.
My charge.
Your charge! Did we not risk our lives to save your body? You will do the same for my brother. Now get off. No.
Theo.
I'm stepping over his body. I'm laying over it, Pocahontas style. You can't touch it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Theo.
I'm sorry.
Do something,
This is happening. So I am disarmed, yes.
Currently you're disarmed.
But I'm also
Yes.
fire. So we're hugging it.
Okay, well Ken is in front of. Are you gonna? You can't get to him without getting through Kenna.
I do something.
Please.
What do you do?
I use my thing. I want to extinguish Halis.
Yeah.
I want to put so much water on her. It's crazy. No.
Roll a magic. Roll a magic primal roll, please.
Uh-huh. What are you doing? No, stop.
30. Yes, you can keep her flames extinguished for a while.
I can't do this for long.
We are a team. What's going on?
Killing him was not the plan. You guys said you would help me get him out of his body. You told me. How dare you, Halis?
Oh, don't you start taking that attitude with me, child.
You haven't respected us since the day you met my brothers.
I haven't respected you.
No.
Oh, that's rich. From the person who has just been talked into saving this world in a way that I think is going to doom it.
What does that have to do with my brother's life? You guys
And your brother's life is spared. Didn't you see your people? You can just hop into an body whenever you'd like.
Yeah.
Cedric,
I
can't hold this for long.
This spirit, and it is not gonna help. He needs to get a proper rest and not be wiped off the face of this planet.
I don't care what you do with the spirit.
I'm not going near
You're
him.
not going to harm my brother's body. You want to do... I don't care what you do with this spirit. You try and kill my brother's body. I will kill you, Halis. Step off.
Is this what we are going to be now?
It's what you made us.
How could you do
What
this?
the hell?
Oh, this is...
Please,
Look,
somebody
you want
help
to
me.
send Maferath? I don't care what you do with Maferath. You want to send him away and give him a proper burial to your maker. I don't care.
I'll
You're
tell
not
you what, you and
touching
I
my
can
brother's
play
body.
war with each other after we save your world. I'm in this with you until just that, but after that, if that soul does not rest, I will spend the rest of my life making you pay for it.
I don't bleeding care. You're not touching my brother. You just tried to behead him.
I'm not touching your brother, no.
Someone help
Your brother
me.
is somewhere else, in a gem. Nice.
Right
and
here
safe
in my
and
bag.
I'm going to use my bracer.
I don't want your gem.
I'm going to use my bracer. I'm going
Yes?
to use my bracer. The earth is going to restrain Halis.
Roll a magic roll.
I can't do this forever.
17. Hallie, if you want to resist, you're gonna have to roll a might roll.
Okay. Player might not want to, but yeah, well, it's Allie.
16. Not quite.
Okay, so branches of the earth will wrap around your legs and wrists.
I can pull my brother's body away from her. I drag him over by Esbjorn.
No, not towards me, dang. All right, Cedric's gonna keep flying up and away.
Alright, Theo's going to stand over Halis. Halis,
I tell Esbjorn to sit on the body, but not to hurt him. Just
Halis,
Is he dying from?
you know how much I care about you, but we make this decision as a group or we don't. You can't just take this into your own hands. Not after everything we've been through. Or do we mean that little to you?
I don't think the question is how little do you mean to me? You've always fought me on the point of Maferath. And your Kenna's people should all have been at rest, and they were brought back, apparently in bodies that aren't theirs. So it can be done.
We, as a group, opted for that not to continue. You
Yes.
were in favor of that, Hallie.
Yes.
Now, we have already been
Yes.
hypocritical. Before you mention it, yes, Cedric's back. Yes, I am back. I know exactly what you're going to say, but that doesn't mean that it's a constant fix.
I wouldn't want it to be a constant fix. I want them both dead. The one
boy didn't
who
die.
should be at rest should be at rest. The one who was magically and wonderfully saved from an accidental destruction should also
Which
be at
happened-
rest.
That boy didn't die, Halisair. He is a boy who risked his life to save you, and his spirit was pulled from him. And we
Well,
can
then-
put it back.
Fantastic.
We can put it
then.
back. We have to expunge Maferath. I agree, his body may have needed to die, but only to get rid of Maferath. It doesn't have to be we could resuscitate the body without the spirit in it. People
You do what
die.
you do.
People die all the time, and within a moment, we can stop their heart back. So long as it's quick. We could do that once his spirit leaves him. And then we could give that child his life back.
You do what you do. I'm just here to save the world.
Halisair, as soon as you made that decision, you made that choice, unbeknownst to the rest of the group, Maferath breathed his last breath. And his spirit, again, because everybody's been focused on this, has left his body. But feeding on the energy and the rage and the passion coursing through you, Halisair, something comes over you, and you become possessed.
Woo!
And at that moment, a big burst, and Halisair is an abomination. What do? Halisair will try to attack you relentlessly until one of you takes her down. I don't need to have anyone roll initiative.
I'm
You tell me.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill her.
Kenna,
I'm gonna
Give
say
me
that badly though, as a player. I'm really sorry.
and I just go, Kenna, give me a brother. And she'll like hold her hand out for her brother.
Yeah, I give it a stone.
The abomination starts surging great giant fire, and the entire continent starts to shake as it's starting to burst into flames as well, with the bracer
shit.
around the abomination's hand. What do you do?
Okay. What I want to do is
What the hell, guys?
I'm shooting
up.
up.
This is not what I expected, but
No. We
Not at all what I
one way or the other.
I'm sorry.
with the gem, and I would like to scoop up her brother and maybe get on Esbjorn so we can ride out of here. Like, that's what I want to do.
Before you go, she's on fire, right? The abomination's on fire.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Can I turn into the water form really quick?
Oh, not again!
And then I'm gonna do what I did before and just drown her in water completely.
Okay. Okay. Now I know Theoben wanted to do it first, so are you going to let Theoben do it, or are you gonna?
I appreciate your rage, Kenna. I feel like this has to be me.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Like, oh no.
The abomination looks towards Theoben. Go ahead, Rachel. If you want to roleplay this, you may.
I was gonna say, if they're just sitting around talking.
Yeah.
No.
He's gonna be hurling fireballs at
No,
you.
He's not. Like, everyone else is talking. Theo's already getting his arrows ready. He's gonna look the abomination in the eye. Okay. I love you, Halis. And he shoots the arrow.
The arrow flies through the air, and again, in slow motion, you watch it in the sky, and all of you, regardless of how you're feeling right now, you start getting floods of memories. Memories of meeting Halisair for the first time. Memories of her up in the tree when she was a child. Memories of Halisair giving all of you advice, helping you, telling her that she always tries to do what she believed in. And it's not in what she does, it's the why. It's the why she does things. And the arrow finally finds the target, right through the heart of the creature. The creature bellows.
Theo will whisper, "Goodbye."
And a big giant explosion as Halisair's body is gone. And what falls down onto the ground is her bracer. In its place, you see another form. This form with clearly a mark, another spirit, clearly a mark on its hand. When you look down at Maferath's body, you see that he is already reverted back to Eric. And Eric looks very bad. He's got scars all over him. His arm is broken. His body looks really bad. Really, really bad.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Revival. And I'm gonna use the gem and try and put him in it.
Roll a magic roll.
Okay.
Spirit, if you have it.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Violetta will kneel down next to you and help you. You cast the spell, and Eric's body gives a lurch.
I got you.
And then 24?
And 24? Okay. That the spell succeeds, and you're able to transfer the soul back into Eric's body. He takes a breath, but then he immediately passes out because he's still in very bad shape.
Brushing the hair out of his eyes. Thank you. Thank you.
Then I'm gonna look at Hallie.
I'm so sorry, Halis. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
To Theo, basically. She won't touch him because, spirit. But she'll basically just, give a little no waggle of her finger and just give a meaningful look. In as much as a spirit can.
May you find peace with the Maker.
Then you would definitely recognize a Hallie grin at that.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
I'm trying to figure out what she would do. She's not really much of a good buyer. She pauses only momentarily at Andrea. Yeah, and she just gives a long look that is probably one part anger and one part sorrow. She then fixes Cedric with a very meaningful look. And if it wasn't such a serious moment, she would be totally just... But no. Yeah, so she's giving Cedric a very long and very important look as well. Then kind of like gives a little head nod over towards Andrea. Like, take care of my sister.
Cedric, who is still in Archon form, by the way, will say in whatever, like, I don't know if he has a voice or not, but he'll say, Maker's warmth embrace you.
Another Halis smile. Toucana.
I'll haunt you forever. No, I'm just kidding.
Again. No. It's just a very plain and even look. She actually takes time to pointedly hover over by Esbjorn.
Esbjorn looks conflicted when it looks at you. Like, not sure if Esbjorn should be angry or upset.
That look is actually mirrored. And I'm gonna say this out loud just in case Esbjorn, being a hold beast, may someday know.
Yes.
This was important.
His ears perk up as if he can hear you.
This was very important. She needs guidance, especially with the days to come. We all probably need guidance.
The bear will nod as if it heard everything you said.
Oh, Rozzy. She will actually bow to Rozzy. To Hugh, she nods her head and, touches her heart, and it gives like a slow extend of that hand.
Hugh nods. Then he pulls out something from his pack and unrolls it. It's his other copy of the painting.
Aww.
And he says to you out loud, I don't believe that you're finished yet.
You would swear she cracks up. And then Violetta and Owlet. The nod she gives to Violetta speaks volumes, of course, especially considering their last conversation.
Violetta's actually wiping a tear right now.
She will give Violetta a hug, and then to Owlet, the biggest damn hug ever. And if she has to dissipate or anything, that's where that happens.
Oh.
She will dissipate at that moment, and Owlet will say right after, Halisair, I swear to you, my first spawn will be named after you. The acorn hoots as well with that. Very sad hoot.
He is just frozen. He's not moving.
I'm on the ground with Kenna and her brother. So I'm just gonna take Kenna's hand and sob into her chest for a little bit.
We're all doing fine.
Hugh will walk over to Theoben's side and he will place a very comforting hand on Theoben's shoulder and give it a squeeze.
Why did she make me do it? Why? Why?
Connor is the first to break the silence, and then he's looking up at the sky again. I know this is horrible timing, you guys, but we need to finish what we started. Please. We'll deal with the aftermath afterwards. Somebody has to take the bracer.
Let's deal with this shit.
None of the NPCs are gonna walk up to Halisair's bracer.
Theo grabs it.
You'll grab it. It has to be wielded by somebody else.
That's fine.
Who are you gonna give it to, Theoben?
Theo,
What?
I think it should be Violetta. That's who she trusted the most.
That's who I was about to hand it to.
Viella looks very surprised.
He will walk up to Violetta. This is yours now.
She looks at it. Before she takes a hold of the bracer, she takes a hold of, because you're holding the bracer like this, and she basically takes a gentle hold of your hand and gives your hand a squeeze. And then she looks at you right into the eyes, and then she passes over your hand to take the bracer from you.
Okay.
All right then.
So
She sniffles a bit.
We're going to do this. We're going to fix the world. If you do, let's do this.
All together, right?
All together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cedric is still in the air.
No, I flew down.
Okay.
While she was like talking to the NPCs, he flew back down. He's where he is now on the map.
All right. So I'm gonna stand and help Kenna up.
We have to focus, all 5 of us, onto the orb.
Yes.
And that will close the rift. On 3?
On 3.
Right.
1, 2, 3. She throws out her hand. Does anybody not
Nope.
throw out their hand?
Yeah.
Everyone throws their hand. Okay. You throw out your hand, and you can feel the entire weight of the world on your shoulders, as the creation itself flows through you. Water, air, fire, earth, aether, just courses right through you. And it focuses right into the sphere. This giant multicolored beam shoots out from the sphere up into the sky, into the rift. And you can see the rift starting to seal up with patches of fire, patches of ice, patches of electricity, patches of earth, and patches of void and light. It takes about a minute or so, and then the sphere of destruction shatters into pieces, and as it shatters, the rift above you has been sealed. You can see this thing up there with all of the patchiness. It's sealed up in the sky as a permanent scar just above Navara.